ETH, we start with weekly chart. Just I want to give a quick update. And again, if you refer to our analysis, we discussed how what if this one turned to a flat for the next drop before we see the reversal. And we mentioned this is the best option, but we don't need to wait for this option, but we have to be aware of that. But we mentioned if we get any opportunity for buy from here for continuation, we will take it. But we mentioned the possibility for the deeper correction based on lower time frame. This is what we discussed in my last analysis. And if we move to lower time frame based on daily chart, since the price was here, we mentioned we are expecting to see the deeper correction similar to what we have here. And this is what we get because we mentioned we're looking for flat before we see the continuation. All right. And if we see the one more drop from here with the breakout of the lowest price of here, the next level I'm looking for is 1740. With the breakout of 1740, we're looking for 1610 following by 1480. All right, but we are expecting, if we get one more drop, we are expecting to see the reversal without the breakout of 1740. But if the price continues to drop, this is how deep it can go before we call this one as a flat. Anyway, if we get any opportunity for buy based on lower time frame, we'll take it. And if the price couldn't reverse from here, this is the next level I'm looking for. But based on daily chart, we don't see any trade setup. And even if you refer to the indicators, we don't have anything to discuss. Anyway, we move to lower time frame. We move to forward chart. This, from what I can see here, the way it's reversing is very correcting. The corrective, the possibility for the next drop is very high. That's why we mentioned if we drop, if we get one more drop, we can expect the price drop to 1740 before we see the reversal. And for me, if I get one more drop, since the way it's reversing is very corrective, it will get, I mean, if we get one more drop, it will give us a better opportunity to look for the next trade setup. Because if we get one more drop, mostly we can look for the divergence before we see the reversal. Anyway, if we get one more drop, we don't need to wait for the price drop to this level before we get the trade setup. If we get that's mean if we get any drop from here by breakout of this low, if we get any opportunity for buy, either as a reversal sharp move flag, we will take it, or even we can put our entry above here. That means we have to wait before we take the next trade setup, right? Then again, we have to be aware of the divergence. That's why with the next drop, it can give us better trade setup. And based on forward chart, I don't see any trade setup yet. And if we move to lower time frame, how about if this is the start of the up move and we are not getting the next drop? Because even based on 1 hour chart, if we get one more drop, again, as what I mentioned, based on forward chart, we will get the divergence. And we will be more happy to get the divergence before we see the reversal, because it can give us better confirmation for next trade setup. All right. But how about if the price continue from here? If the price continue from here as a corrective, for me, I'm not really interested to look for buy. If I want to look for buy, either I will look for the sharp move flag with the breakout of this correction, then I will take the trade. Then can we put our entry above here? It can be an option, because based on Bitcoin, for the when we were checking the Bitcoin chart, we discussed about that. But for the ETH, I'm not really happy. I mean, I really don't suggest to put our entry above here, because simply the price can tag and drop before we see the reversal. That's why having entry above here cannot be an option. But if the traders that want to put the entry above here, they should put a bit higher, not really close to what we get here. That's why for me, if I want to look for buy, if the price, I mean, if we consider this is the start of the up move, at least I will wait for the sharp move flag, then I will take the trade. All right, but I will prefer for one more drop before we look for the reversal, either as a sharp move flag or we put our entry above here. That's mean if anyone wants to put the entry above here, at least they need to wait for the one more drop with the breakout of this low. Then from there, we can consider whether we put our entry above here, this correction or not. All right. But at this point, that's mean we don't have any trade setup. But as I mentioned, if we get one more drop, we can expect the price drop to 1740. Then from there, we want to see whether the price can break 1740 or not before we look for the reversal. And in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.